will use this, maybe a dog trainer will use this, a lead, but for daily conversation, we often just say leash. Where's the leash? I need to find the dog's leash so that I can take him on a walk. One time I saw somebody having an iguana on a leash. Sometimes people put their cats on a leash too, but usually cats don't tolerate that. Have you ever seen a strange animal on a leash before? A vet or veterinarian. Usually we shorten this to vet. You've already heard me say this a couple times, and that's the doctor for an animal. So you might say, I need to take my sick dog to the vet. Or what is the best vet to take my dog to? We're talking about veterinarian, but it's a situation where we don't use the longest word, we just use a short, simple version. Yes. Finally, in English, there is a simple way to say a long word. So you can just say vet. My cat's vet is just up the street, or we have a vet appointment next week. Excellent. Now, I just want to let you know, if this is your job, if you are a vet and someone asks you the common question, what do you do? Which means, what's your job? And you say, I'm a vet. Well, this might be slightly confusing if someone has no idea that you work with animals, because a vet can be two different things. It can be a veterinarian, or it can be a veteran. A veteran, that means someone who used to be a soldier, they used to be in the military, and now they're retired. So that means that you could either be an animal doctor or a retired person from the military. So if someone knows that you work with animals or that you're a doctor, if you say, oh, I'm a doctor, and they ask, what kind of doctor? You could say, I'm a vet. Okay, they will know that you work with animals. But if someone has no clue, you might say, I'm a veterinarian. You might elongate that a little bit just to be more specific. Or if you are a vet from the military, you might say, I'm a retired veteran, or I'm a retired vet, I was in the Navy. You might want to be a little more specific. So that's a situation that might possibly come up. What can you do to bond with your animal? You might play fetch. So you could say, my cat likes to play fetch. Who would have guessed? Usually dogs do, but sometimes cats do too. Or you could just say this word to your dog. So you have a stick, you throw the stick, and your dog runs after the stick. You could say, fetch boy, fetch, fetch the stick. So you're telling him, you're giving him a command about what he should do. Get the stick and bring it back to you. This kind of fun game. Or we might just pet your pet. Ooh. So this word can be used as a noun, as we've been talking about it. I have 9 pets. But what is this? Gently touching your pet. This is the verb to pet. When you are stroking or just gently touching your animal, this is a very kind, nice thing to do. Well, you are petting your pet. So if you're walking down the street and someone is walking a dog and that dog seems friendly, the dog wants to talk with you, and the owner says, oh, don't worry, he's friendly. You can say, can I pet him? Great, that means that you can stroke his head or his back or under his chin, and it's a nice way to enjoy a dog, to kind of connect with each other. Okay, are you ready to go on to some common questions that people will ask you about your pets and also you can ask? Let's do it. Do you have any pets? Very simple and straightforward question. You might say, when I was a kid, I had a dog, but now I don't have any pets. Okay, well, this is just answering in a nicer way than just, no, I don't have any pets. You're giving some information. When I was a kid, I had a dog, and now I don't have any pets. Good answer. When you see a dog, a common question is, what kind is he? We're talking about the breed of dog. What kind is he? It's sometimes unusual to see a purebred dog that's only one kind, only one breed, so you'll often hear this type of answer. He's a lab mix. We got him at the animal shelter. He's a mix, so this means he has 2 different, or maybe 3 or 4 different types of dogs in his blood. So we could say he's a mix or he's a lab mix, and this means he comes from different types of breeds. Another common question is, what's his name? Of course, you can just say your pet's name, but I wanted to give you some of the most common female pet names and also some of the most common male pet names in English. So the most common female pet names are Bella, Luna, Lucy, Daisy, and Coco. There are many other pet names for female dogs or cats.